fake Porsche and Porsche in video games and stuff like that. So you may have seen recently that I made a lot of videos talking about Forza 6 and what I think is going to be in it. My predictions videos, you can go and check those out. I'll include the link in the description down below. But anyways, in the comments of those videos, I got a lot of people asking, hey Nick, what do you think is going to happen with Porsche in video games? Or, well, like, do you think it's going to be in Forza 6 or GT7? No one actually asked that, but I'll toss that out there anyways. And the answer is no, it will not be. And here's why. So a lot of people already know this, but for those who don't, EA, the makers of Need for Speed and some other games you may have heard of, bought the licenses for Porsche. So for a car to be in a video game, you need to have licenses for it. You need to pay to have each car manufacturer in the game, right? So for Forza Horizon, for instance, they need to pay for that Lamborghini to be there. They need to pay for that Ferrari to be there, right? They need to pay for all of that. What EA did is they bought the licenses for Porsche outright, so nobody else can use it. They have exclusive rights to Porsche. So that means no one can have a Porsche in their video game unless it's a fake Porsche. You may remember in Forza 4 that there was a Porsche Pack DLC. You may be saying, how did they do that? How did they get Porsche in Forza 4 when EA owned everything? Turn 10 went and bought the rights, or got a license or an agreement. Obviously, we don't know the exact details of it, but for each pack or each thing they sold, each Porsche pack they sold, they would have to give EA a royalty. Obviously, that's very, very expensive. That's why that Porsche pack in Forza 4 was so expensive. When Turn 10 got the agreement to have Porsche in Forza 4, it may not have done so well. And because of that, they may not want to have to go and get those crazy agreements again and have to pay EA a whole bunch of royalties. Maybe they lost money. I don't really know, right? Because all that stuff's sort of hidden away. So technically, yeah, we could have Porsche in Forza 6, in GT7, in the Crew, in any game. In any game, you can have a Porsche. But the thing is you need to pay EA a huge, huge amount of money. Oh, looking at the chat. No game sound. What? I was wondering why. I thought I had my headphones plugged into the wrong thing anyways. Let's continue talking about Porsche stuff. So yeah, any game can have Porsche, right, in their game, but the thing is, they would have to pay so much, especially EA. You know, EA is a very money-oriented company. It's a company, obviously, but a little more so than others. Their stuff isn't cheap. And to get the licenses for Porsche, for Forza 6, GT7, whatever the game might be, it's expensive. It's very, very expensive. So, yeah, technically, it's a possibility, but I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be a thing. The other thing is, EA might just go, no, we're not giving anyone the rights. No, we have our game coming out this year. No one else can have Porsche in our game. No. Is there anything I need else to... What? You see sort of a similar thing happen in Horizon 2. They had the Chevy SS, the new car. It was in one of the DLC packs. You saw that come into the game. That is essentially a Holden, right? They could have tossed in the Holden, but to do that, they would have had to go get the Holden license and pay for it and everything. It's just something they don't want to have to do if it's a little difficult. So yeah, that's basically the whole story between Porsche and everyone else and why they aren't in many video games, for those who didn't know.